Welcome to our YouTube channel Sky News. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned that he does not rule out future strikes targeting Hamas leaders, wherever they are, inside or outside of Gaza. Please pause. Evening Watch. The statements come in the wake of an airstrike last week in Doha, Qatar, which targeted Hamas figures who were reportedly reviewing a U.S.-backed ceasefire proposal. The strike killed 6 people, including 5 Hamas members and a Qatari security officer. Although the intended Hamas leadership targets survived, the Kabul-based operation generated strong reactions across the region. Second statement. Netanyahu's statement is the principle is clear. Terrorists should not have immunity, wherever they are. He insists that these strikes are part of Israel's broader policy to keep pressure on Hamas and show that location is not protection. At a joint news conference with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, he emphasized that Israel will continue operations aimed at Hamas leadership, even if they are abroad. Diplomatic fallout. The strike in Doha has provoked strong condemnation from Qatar and many Arab and Islamic states. An emergency Arab-Islamic summit is underway in Doha, responding to the attack. Qatar called the strike cowardly and treacherous and accused Israel of undermining ceasefire efforts by striking while Hamas leaders were reportedly discussing proposals. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Rubio urged Qatar to continue its mediator role in Gaza and emphasized that peace efforts must include the release of hostages. Then, on the ground, alongside these diplomatic and political tensions, military action continues. Israel has carried out strikes in Gaza City, targeting homes, high-rise buildings, and other structures they say are used by Hamas. Civilian casualties are rising, and many have been displaced. The humanitarian situation remains dire, with concerns about evacuations, displacement, and civilian safety. Whether Netanyahu will actually follow through on strikes abroad in sensitive territories beyond Gaza, or if the rhetoric is meant more as deterrence. How Qatar and other mediators respond. Will they remain engaged or withdraw as pressure intensifies? International reactions, including from the U.S., UN, and Arab states, especially if further attacks escalate, possible effects on ceasefire negotiations or any future peace efforts. Netanyahu's statements mark a significant escalation in terms of Israel's posture towards Hamas leadership worldwide. The risk of further strikes outside Gaza has become a more real possibility. Crossing diplomatic lines with other states involved could fuel wider regional tensions. So this isn't just military strategy, it's diplomacy, regional politics, and possibly a turning point in how these threats are managed on the world stage.